What's up, everybody? It's Words. So this edition of What Hip Hop's Missing, I'm going to call it What Hip Hop's Missing Volume 2.1, and you'll find out why. I grew up in a household where my brother, he listened to a lot of original hip-hop. He listened to Two Live Crew, Beastie Boys. He didn't really like Will Smith as much. He thought Will Smith was pretty corny. But, you know, as rap evolved, he evolved with it. You know, he was listening to Dr. Dre, Snoop, you know, like a lot of the originators out there. I mean, Boogie Down Productions will always get paid. They take the wackest songs and make it better. Anyhow, KRS, that went just over y'all heads and y'all thought I was just singing a crazy song, and I'm sorry, y'all gonna have to get hip because that is dope. It has been dope and it always will be. The culture is so diluted now that people are thinking stuff is hot that's just fake. And people who are thinking this fake stuff is hot, they're emulating this fake stuff, becoming more fake. They're like a copy of a copy of a copy of a dream that somebody made up. Like, a lot of these people out here walking around in these skinny jeans, trying to look like these West Coast dudes. A lot of these people out here in this garb they're just trying to, they're facilitating this lie. This big lie. You know, we all have heard the story about a certain favorite rapper of a lot of people's that, you know, was claiming blood and got punked out by a real blood and their jewelry stolen, and they were told, hey, stop saying it. We've heard that story. We've heard all of these stories because they're true. A lot of these rappers that people are really in love with and these stories that they're telling, it's over glorified. Now, I'm not saying all rappers that are talking about they sold drugs didn't sell drugs, but let's look at it right now. A lot of those guys are not selling those drugs. Let's even take rappers that go to jail. I bet a lot of y'all didn't know that some of them were in protective custody their whole time in jail, other than some solitary confinement. Got stripes because they went to jail. Oh, that's like me saying, yeah, I got in a fight and I whooped 3 dudes behind, but they were all midgets. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And that's not saying the midget can't fight, because I know there's that one with the karate, but y'all get my point. Or that's like me saying, I beat 20 dudes behind. You know, they were all crippled though, and they had no arms. They were all in you know, they were all in wheelchairs or something. I don't know, big disadvantage. The media is putting out all of this garbage into the air. You know, trying to show, look at this glorious lifestyle that this rapper is living, who has absolutely no effing talent and is just really good with selling drugs and stuff like that. And they have really good producers who are 80 times more intelligent than them, writing beats for them and making music that you can dance to and a girl can shake her butt to. And it's like, this rapper here has probably never ever been through that situation. They've never sold drugs, or maybe that's all they're good at. But, like, I hear a lot of these rappers talking. I see a lot of dumb stuff they do. And it's like, you're telling me that this is your role model right now? I hear a lot of young dudes rapping, trying to come up in the rap game, and you sound like that guy. Why? What have they ever done to prove that they have more than 1 or 2 brain cells? Because you can't be them, and you're trying to sound like them when you rap, so you're obviously not going to make it big sounding like that guy. So what are you doing besides smoking weed all day that's going to further your career and make you have a knot? I mean, what are you doing? What are you doing to better yourself so when rap doesn't work out for you, you're not just smoking weed or homeless or something like that? You're not doing anything. And I'm not talking about anybody specific. I'm just saying, if a kid sees a rapper do something on a video and they do it, that is not the rapper's fault, though. I'm not trying to cast no blame at all on a rapper for something a kid does. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the upbringing of the parents. I say that all the time in my blogs, how the parents are bringing up their kids, how the kids are coming up. It's entirely on the parenting. It's entirely up to the parenting. Yes, there is external stimulus, but you know what? It all comes down to what are you willing to do to make sure your child's not an effing idiot. A lot of these music videos, rap things, and stuff that I see on TV, it does not properly represent the entire black community. It's actually a very, it's a lot of the stuff that people see over dramatized is not the majority. It's actually a higher minority of what goes on in the black community. people don't see a lot of the uplifting things that go on. People don't get to see on the latest Young Money video, for the most part, that, you know, there are a lot of, you know, hardworking black people in the community. There are people with real jobs. There are people who don't own guns. There are people who don't sell drugs. There are, you know, women who don't have, you know, kids. There are, you know, men that, you know, there are people that are not on welfare. There are people that are not really struggling. There are people really trying to do something with their lives, their communities. And I apologize for anybody who might feel like any of the things I said, if you fall into those categories, that you're terrible people. You're not. I'm just saying that the way that they put it on TV, like you'll see a rapper driving through the hood and he's got this big car and like he's passing by all these crackheads and stuff like that. And the rapper looks like a superhero where everybody else in the community looks terrible. It's not how the black community is. It's not. Some places, yes. But is it like that everywhere? No. And that just makes me furious. I need to take a break. I say all that because it bothers the mess out of me that I see a lot of media now thoroughly forgetting about the past or forgetting about any of the good things in the past. Like, a lot of kids growing up don't know anything about music. They don't know anything about black history. They don't know anything about anything. Like, it made me so mad how many people on Martin Luther King Day were saying stuff like, "Happy birthday, Martin Luther King." What? So, even if you forgot Martin Luther King's birthday, even if you did not know Martin Luther King's birthday, it's like, you should know that it's just a celebration of his accomplishments. You don't know that? What are they teaching you in school? Do your parents check that stuff? Really? And then, these are the same people to me who feel like, oh, I saw this T-Pain commercial. They have a T-Pain microphone now. And they said on the commercial, T-Pain, you have the new, this T-Pain effect has revolutionized the rap, has revolutionized the hip-hop and R&B game. How do you feel about it? Do y'all know that Zapp and Roger Troutman have been doing that since the 70s? Do you guys know that T-Pain did not start that? It's not called the T-Pain effect. It's called auto-tune. And it just made me crazy. It made me crazy. I almost threw my remote in Wii fashion through the television. I almost did, but I didn't. I changed the channel and tweeted the mess out of it. Alright, y'all, so I really didn't want this to be too long because I really want to get in and talk about my featured artist of this week. My feature, you know, talented MC of the week. So, at any rate, this is, you know, 2.1. Holla at your boy.
Well, dude, there you have it.